Hello, everyone. Welcome back to one more of the advanced English classes we have. As you know, my name is Mario, and I'm excited to guide you through this course. Today, we're going to dive into our first topic, okay? It's going to be cultural experiences in literature and how they shape and reflect our cultural identity. I don't know if you like to read. Okay, so let's begin by expressing ourselves. Do you like reading? Hand up. Thumbs up if you like reading. That's good. Sabnam, we've got Bibiawa, Nilab likes reading as well. Okay, that's great. I see many of you, Mariam, Sana, many of you like reading, and that's a great start, okay? Because as we are in the advanced class, we're going to need a lot of reading, okay? Because reading, as I told the other group at 6 o'clock, I think it's one of the best inventions ever done by human beings. I just want you to participate as well, okay? You have to open your microphone and speak. So, I'm going to ask you, what kind of literature do you like? Okay? Put your hand up, the person that wants to speak. Okay, Nilab, what kind of literature do you like? I can hear
Okay,
you.
sure. First of all, hello to everyone. I hope all is well with you. Yeah, I like Gothic literature, which is related to the Gothic region culture. I mean, American literature. I love this culture, this literature a lot. I have already finished one of the course by the name of Introduction to American Literature, and the base literature, the base part of literature, a kind of literature that I liked it was Gothic literature, and you know the best person who has written a lot of a lot of history or stuff like that, it was Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, the scariest thing, for example, it might be for example, a scary history or and ghost. It is related like that, so Gothic literature.
Oh, very interesting. Gothic literature. Okay, Bibi, let's hear you. Bibi Awa.
Yeah. So I love to read philosophy books and novels, and the collection or my favorite books of uh, novels or philosophy books are from Fyodor Dostoevsky. I've read The Crime and Punishment, and currently I'm reading The Brothers Karamazov, which is very interesting in my opinion. I've read philosophy books, and I also enjoy poems a lot, and I think they're fascinating.
Wonderful philosophy books and poems. No, they go back hand by hand. That's great. Okay, Mariam, let's hear you.
Hello once again. My favorite literature is fiction and non-fiction, such as novels and short stories. I have picked a routine to stick to read two short stories per day in English, and as well, I have read a book by the name of The Poor Dad and the Poor Dad and the Rich Dad book, and it was very good. And I have got a lot of information from that based on how to be rich, and that was my favorite book. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mariam, for participating. That's interesting as well. Shabnam, let's hear you.
Hello and greetings. So it's amazing to be a part of this great community. Regarding your question, I can say that I'm really into novels and poems and as well as fiction, because sometimes when I be alone, so I really prefer to write some poems, especially in terms of my country and as well as about the women. Additionally, so I also love reading novels. One of the novels I just like read that recently. It was about one of the books of Elif Shafak. She is really famous for her novels around the world, and it has been like translated in many languages. And she's really talented woman. She's a Turkish author, and her book that has been like published in many languages. It was about, its name is 40 Rules of Love, and that's a really great book, and I'm really interested in. That's why I really love this kinds of like literature. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, you all love reading, I think, and I love reading as well. You might tell. So, one of the most important things in these lessons over the next 2 months that we're going to have these English classes, we'll be exploring how literature not only tells the stories, but also how it reflects and shapes cultures, okay? Because, well, cultures it represents, because, literature represents a lot of cultures. So, we'll be reading various texts that we are going to choose from ourselves to discuss the cultural significance of the world. We are all mixed up here. We have come from different countries. There are some people that are from Australia, other people are from America, or people are from Asia, Europe, okay? So it's interesting, and I'd like to know a bit about your culture as well, everybody's culture here. So I don't know if you're interested in learning about these cultures. I don't know if you're interested in making these, I don't know, knowing a little bit about them. Do you think it's important for us to learn about those? About cultures and everything? Let me hear you, Bibi.
Oh yeah, I think learning about cultures are very important, because if we want to unite as a whole world wants to unite, or if we want to live in this world, knowing each other and becoming close to other people even around the world, I think knowing their culture and a little bit about their lifestyle would be an amazing start.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Let me just share the whiteboard here. Okay, I'm gonna share the whiteboard. Shabnam, while I share the whiteboard, please tell us what do you think?
Yes, sir. In terms of your question, I have to say that culture is essential because it shapes and defines the identity, beliefs, and behaviors of individuals, and as well as about the communities. And you know that culture provides people with a sense of like identity and belonging, and it connects like individual to a larger community, and offering like a shared history, values, and traditions that they can help to define like who they are. And also about the preservation of heritage, really it plays like a key role, because cultures preserve the knowledge, traditions, and customs of the community, and passing them like down from one generation to the next. And about the social and as well as about the other behaviors, because the culture promotes social cohesion by like establishing norms, behaviors, practices like that it can like connect like one like region to another. And the same way about the it's like influence of like the worldview is really important, about like the arts, about the other parts that we can like share them. That is why it plays like a key role, and it should be important in every country it's be.
Of course, that's important. So, I'm writing right now in the whiteboard what we're going to see, okay? Cultural experiences in literature. Yes? So, well, I have a phrase here. I'm going to copy it. And I like it because I already talked about this phrase with my students at 6 o'clock. I hope they remember. Okay, listen to what it says. Literature is a mirror of the world. It reflects the is a mirror of the world. You need a comma here. It reflects the values, beliefs, and traditions of different cultures. Do you think that's true? I think that's true. Literature is a mirror of the world, a mirror of the world. It reflects the values, beliefs, and traditions of different cultures. Great. So, how does it reflect? How is it a mirror of the world? What kind of texts do we have that can be used to reflect these values and beliefs? Okay, let's see, Bomam, what do you think?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Bomam, we hear you.
Sorry, I didn't get the point, the main point,
Okay,
because
read what I'm writing
I
right
was
now.
doing it. Okay.
It's reflected by or through. It's reflected through. Okay, I'm going to give you one example. Stories. Okay. It's reflected through stories. What are the types of texts do we have or do we find which we can use to reflect these values? Stories is one of the texts that we can. You can also have novels, for example. Okay. Tell me, Boman, what other kind of text do you think we can use to reflect values and beliefs of different cultures? What other types of writings are there?
I think novels, also history, also. Do you hear me, Doctor Professor?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you the last part. Can you repeat, please? The last part.
History, I think history and culture, the texts that related to the identity. I think this kind of text shows the it's a reflection of literature.
Yes, of course, it's a reflection. But what I'm talking about is more superficial. Okay, I need kinds of texts, types of texts where we can write. Or what kind of writings are there? Look, stories are one kind of writings that you. Novels are another. I'm going to tell you another one. Scripts, for example, or movie scripts, radio scripts. Yeah, they're also types of types of writings. I need you to give me another type of writing.
As I don't have, I don't know, Doctor. Sorry.
Okay, anybody else? How about Mariam? Your hands up.
Yeah, there is some type of text that I think one of them is poetry. The other is magazines, newspapers, and somehow drama and cartoons. I think they can also show a text. And next, I think that biography is also a type of text. Am I right?
Okay. I need examples. Shabnam.
All right, sir. So there are many things that can be like reflected through like literature. So as you mentioned in part of writings, you can say about like formal or informal, both of them, like legal, academic, funny, like writings, and as well as, for example, like passages, like some poems and poetry that our friends also mentioned them, about some essays, diaries, genres, journals, stories, novels, movies, scripts, and these kind of things can be included in this part. Thank you.
That's totally right. I'm pointing these down. Diaries, academic texts. What other examples can we find? Okay, Bowman, your hand is still up. I'm gonna lower your hand. Anybody else has another example of this type of texts?
Doctor, for example, when we wanted to write, for example, thesis for master or for PhD, we have literature. We review the
Yeah, but remember, we're looking for
research or
examples.
research papers, the articles that they about.
Okay. Remember that we're looking for examples. Okay. Nilab, let's hear you.
I think
Nilab, your hand is Nilab, your hand is up.
Sorry, Professor, for saying this, but I think something is wrong with my screen since all of my classmates has your screen, but I don't know. I have a screen, something like a whiteboard and it has written like this, preparing your whiteboard experiences, and I don't know what are you talking about, and I'm not sure why this is happening to me.
Oh, you've got a white. I don't know. That's I don't know if. Okay. Oh, look, I'm reading the messages right now. Okay, what you can do is move your finger around the whiteboard to see if it's hidden somewhere, because the whiteboard is kind of big so in the mobile phone you can't find it. So if you move your finger, you move your whiteboard, you might find it I don't know, in one of the corners, because I'm writing in a text box right now. So okay, we've got Shabnam that tells me that we can also find essays. Essays is good. Picture books.
Teacher advertising articles can be.
Advertising, yeah, could be, but no, that's not literature really. Mariam.
Okay. Narrative. Narrative.
Narrative.
And expository, yeah. Can it be?
Narrative texts. That's good. Okay, we're getting more ideas than we had. Fiction, comics. Wow. Okay,
Also,
that's good.
teacher,
Yes.
can we say the daily journal that we write as a
Journal,
history for ourselves? Also, I think
of course.
journal.
Journals and diaries. Okay, when you write
Teacher
it,
articles can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
teacher.
they're
Teacher
diaries.
articles.
Yes, tell me who's speaking?
Me. Feature articles.
Articles, okay. Articles. News articles could be any kind of articles. Okay, so I think we've got a lot more, but I think we have enough for today. So there's one more thing that everybody knows. Look, check this one out. What do you think about this one? Songs. I don't know if who had a problem with the black white.
Teacher, I have problem. I cannot see the whiteboard.
Okay, well, you can't see the whiteboard. Why might it be? Because I'm sharing the screen. And tell me
I
if
don't know
anybody
what is
else.
the problem.
Tell me if anybody else is not able to see the whiteboard.
Dear
Sir,
professor, can I say something?
sorry for interruption, sir. I think that some of our friends they might have an internet like connection problem because we have your whiteboard right now. Maybe because of due to poor internet connection, they cannot see that we have right now, sir.
Could it be that? Poor connection? Do you think? Okay, I want you to please capture or create get screenshots of these of the whiteboard right now, so you can share through the WhatsApp group, please, because I don't want anybody not to look at what we're writing. So try to do
All
that.
right,
Yes.
sir. I'll share that in
Okay.
a minute.
Thank you very much. Okay, Bibi says I can see it. Okay. So Nilab, your hand is up. Do you want to say anything?
Yes, Professor. I wanted to say that it was me that, so I say to you, I don't have your screen. Now I have your screen. And can I add something about this question?
Okay, you can add one more example if you want.
Okay, sure. Teacher.
Can you repeat, please? Nilab, can't hear you very well. Can you repeat?
Okay, sure. I said scenario, for example, it might be film scenario or something like this, or TV show scenario, or my mini scenario. Did you get my point about it?
Of course I did. Look, check this one out. Movie scripts. That's literature. Yeah, a script. A script is literature, yeah, because you write it down so you can show it in movies, in TV, or in radio. So let's just say scripts. Okay.
Teacher, how about report?
I'm sorry.
Reports writing. How about report writings? Report.
Reports. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute to write down 3 of your favorite of these examples.
Teacher,
Yeah,
teacher,
tell me.
do you hear me, teacher?
Yeah, I can
I
hear
want
you.
to say something.
Okay, say it. Bowman, we hear you.
I think Annie takes that we provide, right? I think it's related to literature. Hello?
Bowman, I don't know if it's me, but I can't hear you very well. Your connection is not too good. Can you write it down in the chat box, please? I hope you heard me. And everybody write down your 3 favorite types of texts from the examples we just got. Yes? Okay, I think everybody has written down. And to finish everything, I want to tell you that we are going to look at the cultures in every continent. Some people say that we have 5 continents, other people say that we have 6, other people say that we have 7 continents. It doesn't matter how many continents we have, it's all one world, isn't it? So, I want to start off with me, okay? I want to start off with America. Do you want to know about values, beliefs, traditions, culture of every continent? I want to start with me. I want to tell you a bit about South America, yeah, because America is divided in 2, North America and South America. In North America, people speak English because Canada is there, United States are there. But in South America, we speak Spanish and Portuguese in Brazil, obviously. So I want to tell you a bit about my culture, yeah? And for that, I am going to share a video that I found. And I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And I'm going to share it with sound, yeah? So to give you a little bit of what say an introduction to South American culture, yeah? It's not too long, so you can see it.
This is Earth. Maybe you've heard of it. I sure hope so, because you live on one of its 7 continents. If you're looking for culture as exciting as its landscape, then take a look at South America. It's home to the largest rainforest in the world, the Amazon rainforest. It covers over 2 million square miles. That's a lot of trees. And its thick vegetation makes more than 20% of the world's oxygen. Snaking through the rainforest is the Amazon River, the largest river in the world. Surrounding this incredible river is a rich ecosystem full of life. About 40,000 plant species, 1,300 bird species, 3,000 types of fish, 430 species of mammals, and 2.5 million different species of insects. The Amazon River is the second longest river in the world and travels almost 4,000 miles. That's the distance from New York to Rome. The largest country in South America is Brazil. It covers almost half of the continent. One of the smallest countries in South America is Ecuador. What it lacks in size, it makes up for in natural beauty. Ecuador has over 4,000 species of orchids, making it the orchid capital of the world. You won't find any flowers in Chile's Atacama Desert, though. It's considered the driest place on Earth. The air here is so dry, there are hardly any clouds, making it one of the best places to stargaze. For more stunning views, check out Angel Falls in Venezuela, the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall. If you prefer your water frozen, head south to see the southern ice fields of Torres del Paine National Park in Chile. Here, you can join over 100,000 visitors a year exploring the mountain peaks and glaciers. Full of wildlife, natural wonders, and culture, there's no place quite as extraordinary as South America.
So what do you think about South America? I wanted to end the meeting with that little video because I want to introduce you to you know, the culture and traditions and everything from South America. At 6 o'clock I showed them another video which I will post in the group for you. So we haven't got much time right now. I'd love to hear you, Bowman, and I'd love to hear Nilab. But right now we have to finish the lesson. Yes. I told the people at 6, and I'm telling you right now that I'm going to give you a little task for Monday, okay? To start a little project. Okay, because you know we're in advanced English, so we need to get into real life situations already. Yeah. So I have an idea. I have an idea for this course, and I hope